Apple Magic Mouse 2. I've been using this mouse for the past 5 years, and in this video I am going to give my review. Some people love this mouse, some people don't like it. In this video I'm going to share with you why some people don't like it and also why some people like it, and I'll also let you know if I think this mouse is still worth it today. So let's get to it. So first, let's talk the design of the Apple Magic Mouse 2. So this design has been used on this mouse for the longest time, for over a decade now. It hasn't changed a lot, and I must say it looks good. I love this design. What I like about it is it's a minimalist design. It's almost like a simple curved glass. It's this premium looking curved glass, and it looks like it's one piece. It doesn't have a lot of things going on there. It just has the Apple logo. So it's a good looking premium product. And in terms of the color, this color matches most Mac setups. There is also an option of a black color. So if you have a dark Mac and you want to have a dark setup, you can opt for that option. However, it is not the most ergonomic mouse, meaning that it is not the most comfortable to hold and to use. So I've seen a lot of people complaining about this. For me, I also felt like it was not the most comfortable to use, especially when you want to go for long hours. And the reason for this is because of this whole design. It sits very low, and when you are trying to hold it, you don't have anything to sort of balance your hand. Unlike other mouses or mice out there, such as the Logitech iMac Master 3S or other gaming mouses where you can basically fit your hand properly on there. So this one, it doesn't really balance your hand. But some people who have smaller hands, they don't have any problem with this. Other people, even if they don't have smaller hands, they just have a way of holding it in a way that it doesn't affect them. They don't see anything wrong with it. But for me, I must say that I love the design, but I also feel I would have preferred it to sit a little bit higher than where it is now. But in terms of the shape, I really love the shape. I think if it was sitting higher, then I wouldn't have any problem with this mouse. And it is one of the reasons why I went and bought the Logitech MX Master 3S mouse. Although I still kept this Magic Mouse 2 because I just love this thing. It just looks beautiful. So that is one of the reasons why some people don't like this mouse. As much as it looks good, it is not the most ergonomic mouse. So every now and then I do go back to it. And one other thing is that this is a multi-touch mouse. So you can use different gestures on it. The whole surface on the front part of the mouse is actually a multi-touch surface. So you can use different gestures on it. And it is one of the reasons why some people love this mouse and they cannot use any other mouse. It's because of the gestures. If your type of work requires you to use a lot of gestures. And by the way, if you are enjoying this video and you haven't clicked the like button, please consider doing so. That helps the video reach out to more people. Also consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this. Let's continue. Now, in terms of charging and battery life, this mouse is very good. It has a long-lasting battery life. However, one thing that most people don't like about this mouse is the way it charges. You have to flip it over and plug it on the bottom, and while you are charging it, you cannot use the mouse. So this is a deal breaker for some people. However, this mouse, because the battery life is so good, you hardly have to charge it. After a full charge, this thing can go for months without needing you to charge it again. I think for me, because I'm not a heavy user, in 1 year, I think at max, I can charge it maybe up to 4 times a year. So I can charge it once every quarter. So this one is an older one, so it uses lightning to charge. However, there are revised versions that use USB-C. So I'm not sure if those charge faster than the lightning, but if they do, then even better. So at the bottom, not much is happening there. You do have your optical light, and you also have your on and off switch. And I think it works well on most surfaces. Other people say it is not the most responsive, but I think if you go into the settings and you increase your speed, I think it works even much better. But I did experience what other people talk about. I think previously, before I could increase my speed, I felt like it was a little bit slow and it wasn't as responsive as I would have wanted it to be. And in terms of pairing and switching, it is easy to pair on Apple products. However, in terms of switching from different devices, it is not as seamless as how I would want it to be. Because unlike some, you don't have the ability to switch in between different channels. And the mouse does not work seamlessly like with AirPods, where you know that as soon as you pick up your iPad, the AirPods will seamlessly move into the iPad. And if you go to the iPhone, they will move, and it's almost like they just follow whichever device that you are using. So I would have loved this mouse to be as seamless as the AirPods, where I just pick up the mouse and I just move to my iPad and it just works just like that. But you have to select the mouse and you click connect, which is one extra step. And I mean, especially for moving between Apple products, I would have loved it to be more seamless. And there are a few things that you can customize, such as the speed, the gestures, and stuff like that. But you don't get the ability to customize it more like the iMac Master 3S, where you can have different customizations going on there. And by the way, I've done a review of the iMac Master 3S mouse. So if you'd like to watch that, I am going to link it on the description below, so you can watch it after watching this video. And I am also working on a comparison video of the two mouses. So depending on when you watch this, you might also find a link to that comparison video of the two mouses. So is the Apple Magic Mouse 2 still worth buying in late 2024 and in 2025? My answer is yes, it is worth buying. I think it is still one of the best mices out there. It looks good, has some good gestures, and if you don't have a problem with the design, I think you will definitely love this mouse. And I think it will be a good companion for your Mac or your MacBook or even your iPad. So I think it is still worth buying. Plus, you can also get the newer USB-C version. And there is also those two colors that you can choose from, so you can select the one that matches your setup. And that's it. We've come to the end of this review of the Apple Magic Mouse 2. Let me know what do you think of this mouse. If you are using it, please share your experiences and why you love it or why you don't like it. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, consider doing so for more content like this. I'll catch you on the next one.